Now, the best
Conversation with Bette Midler today. I'd never met her before, always wanted to, wasn't sure what to expect. And what I got was pure Bette.
Oh, yes. You're shooting this?
Is this okay?
Darling! Let's try that again. All right. Okay.
She began by interviewing me.
How's Marlon? We had the hots for you, Connie. I don't know. That was like we took a poll and that was what we decided. Oh, he's got the hots for her.
Then we played musical chairs.
He's going to be over there.
Took some pictures.
Is that what you said?
Now it's done.
Really? How old are you now?
Actually, I think we're the same age. I'm 43.
Right?
And finally, we settled in.
I'm 44 now, and so I hope to keep going. But you don't know what whether the people are going to stick with you. Sometimes they want to see a younger face. So sometimes they want to see a younger face. How about all the time? So you don't know how you're going to fare, but it's okay. I can always do live shows, and I look fabulous under spotlight.
If the movie-going public is any indication of how Bette Midler is faring, she can relax. It was just 4 years ago that her career was at a standstill. So when she first signed with Disney Studios, she put herself in their hands and began making movies they wanted her to make. She walked away with the first film, Down and Out in Beverly Hills. That success was followed by 3 more comedy blockbusters.
Every guy I have ever slept with, and we are way into double digits here, has come back for more. Every single
Comedy
one.
comes naturally to you.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it.
The successful collaboration with Disney has led to an unprecedented partnership. Midler formed her own production company and is developing and producing projects on a first-look basis for the studio. Her last film, Beaches, was produced by her company for Disney. Although it was panned by most critics, it was a commercial success. And now, with 5 Midler hits in a row that have grossed more than $300 million, Bette Midler is the queen of the Disney lot.
I get in here.
They treat me like a friend and not like just a side of beef. And so if I have a problem, they listen to me. They've been very fair to me.
But don't you think it's because you've made $300 million for them?
That much? I'll kill him. Yeah, you're probably right. When push actually comes to shove, that's probably true. But in my optimistic way, I try to think that it's more than that they really like me. They really like me. Yeah, but you're probably... But I want to believe that they really like me.
I'm sure.
Gosh, you're a cynic.
No, I know. But Disney Studios, I think, is different from other studios in that because you made $300 million for them.
That much? I'll kill him. Where's mine?
When you were making Stella...
Where is mine? They never give you a nickel at the end. They never give you a bonus. Really? Well, sometimes they give you a watch, Well, it has Mickey Mouse on it. I love Mickey, too.
Well, Midler is about to add another Mickey Mouse watch to her collection. Her 6th film for Disney is Stella, which opened last night. It's the 3rd version of the classic film Stella Dallas. And her career continues to soar with the success of the soundtrack from Beaches. This song, The Wind Beneath My Wings, is Bette's first #1 record. So she's going to record a new album and take it on the road. She hasn't performed in front of a live audience in more than 5 years. Midler once described her old stage persona, the divine Miss M, as embodying everything you were afraid your little girl would grow up to be. But like it or not, Midler has grown up to be the embodiment of her own mother. Now that you're the mother of 3-year-old Sophie, do you see similarities between you and your mother?
Very much so. My mother was quite a disciplinarian, and I find that that's the role that I've taken on, too. And my husband doesn't like it. He says that I'm too into, I shake my finger too much, and I know that I do, but I can't stop. I don't know where this stuff comes from. I guess that's what it is. You do turn into your parents.
Do you see your own rebelliousness in her?
I do. I see a lot of myself in her. It fascinates me. Sometimes she says, no kisses. I said, no kisses? my God, all I want to do is give her a kiss. And I just, it's like a knife in my heart. I never thought, you know, when she was 3 years old, she woke up the day of her birthday and she said, I don't want to be 3. And she burst into tears. And I had done this whole thing. We made these little ruffles. It was a clown theme, you know, and I'm struggling with the theme. What's the theme, the theme? And then people, I go to meetings and I'm saying, your next project will be, and say, what's the theme, the theme? And so we finally hit on this clown theme, and we made these ruffles, like 10 ruffles, with the little, you know, ribbon and pom-poms and like fake rubber noses so they could all be clowns. And then she wakes up and she says, I don't want to be a clown. Well, I just about burst into tears. It was the most horrible thing. I said, I want a divorce. I told my husband, you take her. Go away. I couldn't deal with it. It was like the most heartbreak I had. It was terrible. I could not deal with it. I was like reduced to being a 3-year-old, too.
So you cried. You didn't go, I'm going to strangle you.
No, she really pushed the buttons. And, you know, it was I had done the wrong thing. You know, I never had a birthday party in my life until I was like 35 or something like that. So I'm acting all this stuff out through her. At least this time I did. But I know better now. I mean, I did learn a lesson. I have to tell them, I learned my lesson. So they don't start writing me letters.
Okay, here comes my fabulous husband, my handsome hunk of a husband.
Her husband of 5 years is Martin von Hasselberg, a performance artist known professionally as Harry Kipper.
My husband and I went on holiday this year. We met this fortune teller in Bangkok who told us that we were mates for life, and that for some reason I was a very blessed person.
Do you think you and your husband will be mates for life?
We are mates for life. After he said that, we knew it.
So you can throw the prenuptial agreement out?
I wouldn't go that far. Why'd you put ideas in his head? Yeah, I guess we probably could.
You know, I read so many articles on you, and I decided that I love the rebelliousness in you, and I hate the boring in me, so...
I'm so boring, please. I'm very fastidious and conservative in my private life. Really, I am. I have to convince you of this.
Yeah, I know. I mean, excuse me, I'm not going to believe that.
Oh, good. But it's true. It's true. I'm pretty domestic. I like sort of domestic things. I lead a very quiet life.
You don't make trouble.
Well, I'm getting to the point where I've got to make a little trouble.
Really?
Yeah. Because I just don't like the way things are going. I want to be active. The environment, for instance, is an issue that I'm very, very interested in. And I do a lot of recycling in my own home. I mean, I have recycling mania now, and compost mania. And so I'm interested, and I want to get involved in that. And so I'm not an environmental gorilla as yet, but I know I could be. And so that's what I'm moving towards.
Do you think it's because you have children? Because
absolutely. You don't want your child to grow up and not have anything left.
No.
You just don't want that.
That's it. So you're going to become more politically active?
I'm going to try.
I know that your parents are gone and that you have a sister who died. Do you have a different vision of mortality today than you did before?
Yeah. Do I have a different approach to my life since my parents are gone? Well, I can't really say that I have, no. No, I can't really say. I've lost a lot of friends, I must say. I had some gay friends that had passed from AIDS. And times that we live in are such terrible times. And you get so much news, so much bad news all the time, day and night, if you watch the news at all. That I don't really care anymore. I feel that this is a very hard thing to say because I don't think people are going to really want to hear this, but I feel like we're just ants on this earth. I feel like we're always fighting each other. I feel like there's no hope for any peace. I'm very happy about what happened in Eastern Europe, but I hope they don't just become like us. I hope that they have more art, more culture, and more education. I hope they're kinder to their minorities than we are. But you know, when you absorb so much bad news, you sort of feel hopeless. You really, really do. That's why I had to shut the television off finally. So, well, I'll never make it past 45 if I don't shut this off, because this is just too grim. It's very, very grim. I don't know. I do sound like such a stodgy old curmudgeon. I'm sorry, guys. Usually I get naked.
Which could be ultimately more entertaining, but do you think that you are living an honorable, moral
Yes,
life today?
I absolutely do.
You don't surround yourself with too many materialistic things
No,
or whatever?
no.
Shower Soapy with all kinds of materialistic things?
No, I don't. I don't.
Really?
I don't. I live a moderate life, and I think that's the way to live. I'm kind. I give to charity. I volunteer. I just do what I think you ought to do. And I know I sound really square because I don't drive a really fast car and burn a lot of fossil fuel. And I know I sound like a stick in the mud, but I think that this is the way I have to be in order to be happy with myself. So that's how I am. And I'm very angry that everybody isn't like me. At least a little bit. People shouldn't lie, and they shouldn't worship the dollar so much.
Do you feel guilty about what you have and that you can earn a lot of money?
I feel very grateful. I work very hard, and I am supremely grateful, and I say thank you every day to my maker and my public. I do.